Hey! Welcome to Fun to Flame Squad, where we discover, ignite, shine, and radiate.
We talk about faith that fuels you,
relationships with purpose,
wholeness of body and soul,
money without the mess,
all anchored in the one and only Jesus Christ.
So grab your tea, call a friend, and let's dive into truth, transformation, and a whole lot of joy.
So today, we want to talk about something that we feel like it's important for us to talk about it, because not everyone who talks about it, and it's important to us and to everyone who is in a relationship, or we are talking about relationships, yes. Or anataka kukua, if you want to be in a relationship or in a relationship, we want to talk about something very important. And what we're talking about is, today this is so raw, they don't know these questions. I have been the one preparing them and I want to hear their opinion about some of these things. So today we are talking about identities in a relationship, Like, who are you as a person in this relationship? Mm-hmm. And I wrote something down, I can just read it. So, what is identity? Identity refers to your sense of self, values, personalities, interests, boundaries, and independence in a relationship. So that's the definition I had about identity. So now I want us to deep dive into the conversation and talk about who are you as a person in a relationship. And I think I could go forward and just ask, that's my definition of your identity in a relationship. But probably, Joy, what do you think is identity? Like how can you define identity?
Anyway, identity, for me I can say identity is who you are. And then when you come to the, you can answer who you are in terms of many perspectives. But I believe I will answer, if you are a born again Christian, your identity is Christ. It is in Christ Jesus.
Yeah.
So who you identify with, it can come from a lot of perspectives, a lot of background, so it depends.
Yes. Okay, so as I had given is, what is your boundaries, what do you love doing, what are your hobbies and all that, what are your interests, and do those change once you get into a relationship? So that's what you're talking about. So first question is this, and everyone is going to answer. So how do you know of how do you know that you are lost, or how would somebody know that they are lost in their identity while in a relationship? I don't know whether you guys have got that. Like, mtu atajua aje, or how will somebody know they are lost in a relationship, like in their identity or as a person? How would I know that I'm lost in this relationship as a person, like me? How would somebody know? Anybody can go.
Somebody, you yourself, or somebody else.
Or you or somebody else, like we are in person A, or like just somebody. How would you know that somebody is lost in a relationship, like they have lost their identity in a relationship?
I think I can say how you know you've lost yourself. Number one, you're not yourself. Like, I mean, if I'm always this kind of a person with my friends, when your friends know you, there are things that maybe you are this person that is very talkative. Then you get into a relationship, all of a sudden you never talk.
Quiet.
Like, you're this quiet, it's like a new person that you don't know anymore. I can say something like that. When you don't get to do the things that you used to do, and yet they are just part of it, is who you are. Yes.
Okay, Maggie, what do you think?
Okay, for me, I think you will know when my spark is off as a person, like when I check myself before a relationship and after a relationship, when I see like my spark is off, I will know that I have lost myself in the identity. Like, maybe I'm trying to blend into what he likes to do. That one now I have, like, everything I have to do as he does. I have lost myself in that relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's when you have to compromise everything. You're doing everything not because you want to do it, but because you're in that relationship.
Okay.
So I think for me, if you have to compromise every single thing that you two are doing, you have lost your identity and you are not independent as a person.
Yeah. Like you have to depend on the other person.
True.
Probably what will they say about this?
If I wear this dress,
Yeah, will he love this? And you're not like, am I loving this? Am I feeling this outfit? Yeah, for yourself.
And I feel that extent is too much. Imagine if I love dressing a certain way, then you come and you're like, I want you to dress this way, and then maybe it is a way that you even don't like.
Yeah.
And then
At this point
in your mind, and now you're doing that. You don't like it, but you're just doing it.
Yeah. At this point, it's already toxic, honestly. Like, why are you dressing a certain way just because somebody else love it and you don't? Yeah. Okay. I hope you guys are learning and we are learning together. And so this my second question would be, so how do you know that you're still you? That you're still you when you're in love? Your love can be blind, but how can you know?
Very blind.
Very blind. You can be scared and you don't see. Understand? But how do you know that you're still you when you're in that relationship, when you're in love?
I think, like when let's say I used to do ABC when I was single. I'm still doing ABC, and that's the ABC is what used to bring me joy. If I am a person that goes hiking, I'm going out with my friends to do 1, 2, 3 things. If I'm a faithful member in the church, I'm still doing that. And also when I'm in the relationship, nothing about it has affected it.
Yeah.
In fact, the relationship should amplify who you are even more.
Oh yeah. True.
Yeah, so I think the question is,
how do you know that you're still you?
I will know if I'm still me, if I get to do things that bring me joy when I'm in the relationship and when I was single.
Sure. That's quite something.
Yeah.
Okay, and somebody else? How do you?
I think it's just negating what we have said.
Yeah.
I think when you still do the things that is Maggie is saying, things that especially bring you joy.
Yeah.
Your life pattern, there is the way you've been doing this, you always go to a certain ministry, you always do things. Because I believe you'll know you've lost yourself if you are going behind in everything in your life, Yeah, and it shows. It actually shows, even physically it will show this person who you see ule mtu tunajua. Yeah, so if you are still you, it has not affected you, we will know you have not lost yourself. Yeah, because relationship is supposed to, all of you contribute, then this thing you make it to be like you grow together. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel when somebody is in a relationship. When you're in love, you want to spend time with your partner. You want to spend time with your partner, but you still have friends. You still have people who you were with before you got into this relationship. Like you guys, I know you have been friends for a long time and you have seen each other being in love. So how would you like those spaces of one transitioning from, now this is my only friend group, but now I have somebody else come into the picture who is actually taking more time. Like he's like stealing this person from you, and akosasa, like they are more together than you were together. Like my group hayuko sana, but huku kwingine like they are spending how have you seen that in our dynamic? Especially for me, I can confess. I know there's a person. You don't know what to say, but when it comes in drifting, but I think for me I was just enjoying the season. Like I was enjoying the season where, because you're in love, it's like I cannot compare them.
You're head over heels.
We have with this relationship that I now have.
Okay.
Well, how did you see that? You can give examples, by the way. Open examples. Yeah, you can give examples. Let's hear.
For me, I would say when you're not dating, of course you have friends.
Yeah.
And these friends are the ones that you spend a lot of time with. But when one of your friend maybe starts dating, I think you as a friend should also understand. There is a point of understanding that now,
Understand.
which some friends don't. Now that's where the problem comes in. Oh, you don't have my time anymore. You're always with your boyfriend. So there is a point of understanding. Because now this person, because I believe we date our friends. So this person now becomes the closest of your friends. So it means that you will not be seeing much of me, that much of me as you were.
Yeah.
So I think the first thing,
The honeymoon,
Yeah.
the relationship.
the honeymoon part.
You are unapologetically out.
I know. So I think the first thing is let your friends be understanding of that.
Okay, so yes, you're telling the friends to understand.
To understand, yes, that
You are in love.
Because I believe when you have I understand that now they want to steal the way we used maybe to hang out the whole day. Still want me to hang out with you guys the whole day. So when it's time for my boyfriend, so when it's time for
Or your husband.
your husband, so I think there is a point of understanding. But even you as a friend who is in this relationship, you can make time for your friends.
Okay, you need to balance.
Yes, you need to balance. Make also time for, because you still need each other in the life. You know, even if that relationship progresses from relationship to courtship to marriage, you still need these people. They are the ones who are going to be your number one support. They are the ones, so don't like cut off everybody. Now it's me and my boyfriend, you know, he's my best friend now. I don't need any other friends. So number one is a point of your friends understanding that. Then also you make time for your friends.
Yeah.
Okay, that is what I can say.
Okay, for me, I think for us it has been a bit easy because we know. If Maggie is in love, we know. So we won't complain much when we don't see her a lot. One thing is having people who will understand you, a friendship which is going to be one accountable to understanding, and the other one knowing. They know. Like wanajua, tunajua. It's not a secret. Hatukukosi, you're not here. We don't know where you are. You don't know where you are. Another thing is now the partner knowing that you have a friend. You have friends, and now making them understand that you need time with these friends. And now you coming in between there and balancing. You sometimes it becomes tough in one way or another because these people need you. This someone needs you. And at times you go confused. You're not sure where you're supposed to be. Like for instance, there's a time I hung with you and I was so sad.
Talk about it.
I was so sad.
Guys, let me tell you.
What was that?
I'm even emotional. I remember that, and it feels so bad. It was something that we had planned for since you were in first year.
I know, guys.
Do you remember we started planning, saving to go out, and then the day we are going out,
This person is like, no. Laugh it out, God.
I'm sorry.
wait, I'm sorry. It's like I'm still in the process. Anyway, my so-called boyfriend.
So-called boyfriend.
He was not. He didn't support that. He was like, no way you live with me. You need to go out and spend time with him. And I was like, no, I have to go. He's a one-day thing. It's something that it's something that we've always planned. It's something that we were so anticipating to have. And then he does not give me the way. He's not giving me you know, there's this way you can release someone and be like, you know, just go and spend time with
go and
them.
have fun.
He was like, no, you're not going to leave this dream. So I went out. I was like so divided. My body was here with you guys, but my mind and heart was so divided. I was so bad. I was trying to enjoy the moment. I was trying to be there with you guys, but I could not because of okay, it's not like it was something, I don't know how to describe it, but it was not well explained. Like you can just go spend time with your friends and be okay and all that.
And then Ninette is there, like,
I am so sad, and it's not like me to be sad. Like, I was so sad the whole
I love
day.
Ninette is not the kitchen who is say, I wake up for me, then we go and have Ninette was alone, as we are enjoying the time, but
I am so sad. I am sad. I want to be with you. In real sense, my mind wants to be with you guys, but I can't because someone is holding me back. Someone is making me feel like I'm in the wrong place.
it's
Oh
like
my
a
God.
senior committee.
Yeah, but I think there's also another instance where I don't know if you guys can remember. We were shooting a YouTube video. Thing was happening with Ninette again, guys.
She left her husband.
Why
She
left
left us.
And we were in between a shoot, and you just left.
And you're
he was
using
shooting
my
the
phone.
phone.
Yeah,
So I had to leave with my phone and go and try
And I had an exam
try
that
and
evening.
sort something out, guys. I don't know.
We had a photo shoot. We had a photo shoot, and we had a photo shoot, and we had an exam later that evening. So I'm dividing myself. I'm sparing myself, but then here is someone who is giving me very strong.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my God.
like I had to go now with the phone, try and sort out some things. Oh my God, I think time there was a problem. No time for you people and time for him. It was okay for you. You will understand when I'm with him, but for him, he may not understand when I'm with you. And when we are not in town, and I'm here with you, sometimes my mind will just go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The Lord is good. Please. So
I am
in
well.
short, like if you're in a relationship, even for the other partner, especially if you're dating, let each of you introduce your friends. Like for the guy can introduce his friends, like this is my
squad,
crowd, my
yeah.
squad.
But-
The girl, my
but
squad.
in this case, he knew.
No, I'm not talking about that he did not know. I'm saying now
Problem was-
after introduction, he should be in a place that you should, because even when you're not going to be, okay, you're going to be the two of you in the house, but you need people.
You need a community.
You need a community. You cannot be the two of you now alone and it's
Like,
against the
you
world.
You should allow me.
You against the world.
You need a community. Because if you break off your mate,
I should be allowed to be me, and I should allow you to be an individual.
Yeah, where is the truth? It's where is a place of me and we in this relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, I should be allowed to be me, to hang out with my friends, to go to my family, and I allow you at the same time to go to your friends, to go to your family, to do your things, and then we meet. At the end of the day, we still meet to be two individuals.
And I'm imagining this person, if he's refusing you to hang out with your friends, what now this is a relationship.
Yeah.
Na already nikaa na kukalia. Ni relationship. What about when you get to marriage? You know you cannot even meet your family. You know I've had some marriages where the wife is not even given permission to go to the family. To meet your own family.
At the moment, you are free to
For going to go and
That is not.
Oh, yeah, Ninette, we are sorry that
happened to
We used to feel
She
so
was
sorry.
hardened.
I know, I always feel so bad. Like I didn't enjoy the day, and the reason being, oh my God, I always feel so sad about that day.
May God help us.
Thank God that you have moved on.
Yeah,
And you're not there anymore.
Yeah.
So moving
Yes.
forward, guys. So what part of your identity, like I don't know how this will come out, but I would want to hear what part of your identity do you guard most when in a relationship, or should one guard most when in a relationship? Like this, I'm not giving it up. Like this is me. Yeah, I'm not giving this up. What is that for you as an individual?
I think it's my identity in Christ. like my salvation is everything.
Yeah.
This one you're not trying to negotiate about.
talking about
We're not talking about my salvation. It is
Yeah.
there and it's there to stay.
Yeah, true.
So anything compromising my salvation, I love going to church. You don't want to go to church? Bro. What? Bro. Please let me be. Let me have Jesus in my life.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. There is, you know, you're asking what your compromise. What can you repeat that
I'm saying the
question?
question is, what part of your identity?
What part of your identity? So
Yes.
already there is the point we are already identified in Christ.
Yes.
So which part of that are we especially? Which is that one thing?
You know, your identity, yes, there is the identity in Christ, but there's what joy lasts.
What
you.
joy lasts.
What
Yeah, I
who
wanted to
joy is
understand
that person,
question.
yeah? What part of
Yes.
that, of being joy, would you not give it up just
Yes.
because you're in a relationship? Like he, in our sexuality,
understand.
which one is that?
So besides what Lynette said about salvation, of course for any born again person, that one should never be
Yeah,
even talking about. So
Yeah.
for me, I think I would say it is my peace and joy.
Yeah.
Like imagine saying you're in a relationship but all the time you are sad.
Yeah.
All the time
No
there is no
happiness.
peace, your mind is just running because of
Yeah.
thoughts. Like, I mean, this person is your first person to be giving you joy.
Yeah.
He's the first person to help you be at peace. He should be your home. But now, it is a place of constant conflict, fighting. So I think one thing I would never compromise is my peace and my joy. And happiness.
And with
like,
that,
yeah.
I normally relate it to the verse in the Bible that says that the blessing of the Lord does not carry sorrow.
Sorrows.
Yeah. So if there's no peace, this is not
This
from
is
the
the
Lord.
This is
The first issue.
You just come with sorrows. Bro,
This is not it. Move.
Yeah. The blessings of the Lord added no sorrow.
No sorrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
You're
not-
sad.
It's not a blessing,
No
and
way.
it's not from the
Wait for
Lord.
Lord. No wait for Lord.
What about you, Maggie?
What about me? Something that I identify myself with.
Like, what is part of your identity that you are not willing to give up just because of a relationship?
I am not willing to give up loving on Jesus just because of a person. If
Is your first love.
He's my first love. Like
And is that
and he's there to stay, so you better be
Aligned or you won't?
aligned or you just
Stronger.
yeah.
That's true.
Okay, yeah. Of course, faith is number one. Like, nobody is telling me to stop worshiping Christ the way I
I
do.
know.
Just because we are in a relation. Ati usiongee sana. But then you know that. Yeah. Oh, you remember?
You guys have a story to tell. Can you tell us?
Ati usiongee sana. It's my personality to be joyous and happy in front of a
No,
crowd.
you guys are talking about something.
Yeah.
We are floating.
We are joy
No one.
and hangers.
Listen. You're in a crowd. Yep, you're so joyous. You know, it's my personality to be
Vibrant.
You know, you guys know me. Yeah.
Yes.
Like I'm vibrant. You know, and things like that.
Yeah.
But now I'm in this relationship, and we are with this person in the same crowd. It's a place where I should be free. I should
Yeah,
be
you should
joyous.
talk.
But this guy keeps telling me, stop.
Or he's calling you
Like he's calling you aside. And ukirudi kwa watu, you're like,
Man, no, that's
and you are
not-
and then
You are so quiet.
yeah. You know,
It looks very weird.
So you can't make jokes, you can't laugh.
Yeah, you can't.
In short, you are going back to the point of you can't be yourself.
Yeah. You see? But
Yeah.
Let's move on. My questions are interesting, guys. You're loving them, yeah? So do you think it's possible to be fully in love with someone, but still love yourself first?
Yes.
What is that? Yes. You even love yourself even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't love yourself enough, it's also not enough to love someone.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, you'll be there like, oh God, you're just there trying to please someone. No, love yourself first.
do things for you.
Even the Bible says that love your neighbor as you
Love
yourself.
because if you love yourself first, you know how to take care of you.
Yeah,
You know,
take care of
you're able to take care of another person. So if you don't know how to take care of yourself, you don't know how to love yourself well,
Yeah.
you will never be able to give something you don't have.
Yeah. Like you point to yourself first before you pour
Exactly.
into others.
And how do loving yourself first look like in a relationship? Like for like an example of how do I like if somebody asking or a guy in a relationship probably say or confused and they're asking themselves, how do I love myself first? Like I'm in this relationship but sasa nijipende aje kwanza mimi. Like can you give a tangible example of how one can love themselves first before loving the other person yet they're still in that relationship? Naelewa?
Yes,
Naelewa.
and I think I would say, don't stop doing what you love most. I think that's how you can showcase you love yourself first. Because if you met me doing something, for example, let me just use ministry as an example. You met me as a dedicated praise and worship minister. Then you tell me after in a relationship, I completely stopped that. Or you met me, I'm an artist. I love, you know, there are things in my spare time I love doing. They bring me joy. They just complete me. Then you tell me to stop. So I think loving yourself, how you show you still love yourself first in a relationship, even when you're loving the other partner, is that the things that you value doing, you're still doing them.
They still bring you joy.
They still bring you joy and you're still doing them. The
Yeah.
fact that you never stopped for a person. Yes.
There is also the place of sacrifice in the relationship.
Yeah.
You'd probably you enjoy doing music, you enjoy being in some of your singing, and you enjoy basically music. But then your partner wants to be taken out for a movie date or night, and you and your friends had planned a practice or a praco for like you want to be together. You had planned that date, and then your partner that specific day they still want now that. So how is your place there?
You can try to balance, like maybe see it's not like every other time is for you and your hobbies and everything. Still your partner wants that they have a companion in the things that they do. There's a point of where you see the balance of compromising and there are boundaries where you compromise and where you don't compromise, such that you don't over compromise and then you leave yourself out for trial.
That's really
And I think I can say that the moment you get into a relationship, both of you, there is a point of compromise for both of you. Because at the end of the day, you still need time for each other. So, in the midst of those things, as much as you're not stopping them, in those things, you are creating time for each other. So it is a point for both of you.
okay.
Yes, to know because the relationship needs time.
You need to grow it.
True.
So what's something funny you started doing just because something funny you started doing just because your partner loves it and naipenda. It's now part of you, like it's now part of you. Like huyu mtu ulikuwa na date ama kuna date anapenda kufanya ama you are married to anapenda kufanya hiki tu na you didn't love doing it, okay, but si kitu ina compromise who you are. Like you probably didn't find fun in doing it, but now you find fun in doing it. So what's that one thing?
In terms of anything, even food you didn't like.
Music you didn't enjoy.
Yes, Maggie.
I'm trying to think of
Me, I would say I didn't used to take what? Pilipili. Nowadays I eat it. Karibu niweke kwa ugali. We take pilipili in our house.
Wow.
The natural one. I cook with it. Yes, and the green one. They never allow.
especially when you
It brings a lot of it just makes it.
Amazing.
But if you don't
the one
feel-
you're calling sweet.
it's not burning. You don't put a lot.
Kikaranga, when you
Yes,
when
especially
you
when
eat
you
the
cook with it.
onions, it is it's not burning. It's
So it actually gives you appetite to eat.
So do you kata?
Yes. Yes.
Even it browns with the onion brown.
It will not be like brown. You still see it. It's just the red color of the food.
And you, hey, okay. I do eat pilipili, but I think I eat sparingly.
Sparingly.
Like nakula,
There's a difference.
In our home, in his home, the whole family eats pilipili. The first time I ate food in their place, I never ate. I ate one spoon. I was like, no. Everything they put it. If they are cooking ugali, meat and skuma has pilipili, the meat has pilipili. Everything. So I just adapted and I've come to love it by the way. So every meal when you come, please when you're coming to my house, call.
Yeah,
Call before you come. You might not eat. Anyways,
Lynette?
me I don't honestly I don't.
you don't.
It's okay, I mean, it's okay. Something fun. I think funny.
Wait, okay. But is it funny?
No, something fun that you used to
Fun. Okay, love dates. So I used to love it going out for dates, planning for a date. So nowadays I take myself for dates.
Thank you.
You're intentional.
Your intention about you.
I'm intentional about me. I go meet with me.
Tell us about it.
I go love me. And you buy food for me.
And you pay bill for you.
And you pay the bill for
you.
me. Yeah,
We love that for
I
you.
love that.
We love that for you, yeah.
I've remembered something else. Riding bicycles. Yes, that's something fun we do. And we ride for very many kilometers.
Wow.
Very, very many. Yes, we have to do that.
Maggie, have you thought of what?
No.
Something fun. Funny.
Cooking spicy?
Yeah, I can say that. Maybe cooking.
Okay.
Yeah. I was introduced to maybe more
More cooking.
for me.
Hey. Oh, I can give it from his perspective. I don't know whether he has come to learn it yet. But I'm hoping I'm indoctrinating him into it. Me, I love to do music. Go on. I love making music. Now, he says that his friend was telling him, hey, you guys in your house, they're just going to be listening to Kiki. Like, I don't think now me, like, the friend was saying, like, he don't think I know any English music. I'm like, ouch. I do, lost. I do only that, like, you see, when I'm doing chores in the house, I find it fun.
Yeah.
Hey, I've remembered something else. Oh my god, I don't love noise. Nowadays I don't love noise. Because he don't.
He doesn't love noise.
He does not love noise. You see, you can be in a house. We usually visit this one friend of ours, and he loves blast music. Like, kwa nyumba yake, when he's cleaning and doing vitu kama hivyo, he loves putting the volume
The
at
loudest,
blast, yeah, the loudest you can get. And once we enter that house, I feel like I'm feeling like like I can't hear anything. Like, yeah, my mind cannot concentrate. And kitambo I used to, but now I can't. Like, for him, he's like, I can't hear that. Like, I don't want. So I think that also peer living will, like nowadays, sisi tunapenda silence. Like, we enjoy silence. Yeah.
That's not silent Kikuyu music.
And it's funny how kitambo nilikuwa nasikia na saa hii nasikia kelele, yani nasikia it's a lot of noise. Yeah, we are about to finish, about to come to the end. So, what's one identity lesson you wish every young lady dating or in a relationship or planning to date would learn in the relationship or before they get into the relationship? What's that one lesson you would want every young lady to learn? Ama ajue.
Hallelujah. Value yourself, girl. Value yourself. Value. Like, not even, I don't know whether love and value are aligning. Are you understanding value? Like, don't carry yourself like a something that can be joked around with anytime, anywhere. Like, jieke huku. You know, when you're in a relationship, what tunajiweka hapa? The man is the one on top.
Yeah.
You know, he can walk over you. He can do anything. Like, no.
Yeah.
Value yourself. Value.
Yeah.
Know you are of worth.
Yeah. For me, I would say, girl, let me tell you, these men love themselves.
And they will always
Wanajipenda and will always prioritize themselves first. So pia wewe jiweke kwa priority list, wewe ndio number 1. Yeah, vitu zingine zinakuja number 2, but you as a person in the relationship or not yet there, jiweke hapa. Joy have talked about value, prioritize.
And can I ask that question? Is, are we giving the girls only or
Yes, the lady, yeah, because perspective of the man will not come. I mean, because you know you're not a man, you're a man. Talking to the ladies right now. Yeah.
Me too, I would say what Peter said. Put yourself first. There's somebody who said in TikTok that men will always put themselves first. And I've come to, I looked back and I was like, it's true. These men, they put themselves first. And us as the ladies, it's like we were built to like, you submit. And submit is good. But don't forget yourself. Don't forget yourself. Always remember who you are and put yourself first. Because the more you love yourself, there's also somebody who I listened to in TikTok, she was saying, the more you love yourself, the more the person you love you. The more you love it, the more you point yourself,
You buy yourself some nice jewelry, you smell nice. This person will be like, oh wow, anapenda kunukia vizuri, so let me get her this perfume. This lady enjoys having nice earrings, let me get her this. So priority yourself.
And then I think if you put yourself to that level, that is how he will treat you. That is the place he will treat you from. Because if you put yourself in a place you don't like even taking care of yourself, atakubeba hivyo. But akiona you are of worth, he's going to deal with you with that worthiness that you are.
So I want us to wrap up the conversation with giving some few pointers of how somebody can know they are in an unhealthy relationship or in a healthy relationship. And I could probably go first. One, how you know you're in a healthy relationship. In a healthy relationship, you feel authentic about self. Like you feel real in that relationship. Yeah, you feel like you're you. Like you feel like kuna mtu mwingine amekuindoctrinate. You feel like you are you. Yeah, what you love doing, what you don't love doing, what makes you unhappy. Yeah, vitu kama hizo. You feel you. So somebody else can tell us moja tukienda haraka. Like nini top of your head? How would somebody know?
I can say
Healthy, they're in a healthy
relationship. I can say it's when that relationship makes you to become a better version of yourself. And an unhealthy relationship is when you become somebody else totally different from maybe Maggie. It's not the Maggie that was before the relationship. So if I'm in a healthy relationship, is when I see this relationship is making me to be the better version of me in all aspects of life.
Okay, I think it's one that you have peace and you're happy and you're comfortable being there. You're not working so hard to prove some points or I think you're happy and you're peaceful.
And you're not questioning whether you should be there.
You don't have that question.
The fact that you're questioning already is a sign for you should leave.
True. Not you should reconsider.
You should reconsider your decisions. Okay.
And say where you're free to express yourself. It's not a place where you're afraid. If this person has done this and this, I cannot speak. I can do it flow. No, it's a place where you should freely express yourself.
And you also feel secure.
Yes,
I feel secure about your decisions, about your actions. You don't have to, like every time you're making a decision, you have to rush and ask. And in a marriage and in a relationship, you should like when you're making decisions in a marriage, you should ask, but for the right reason. For the right reasons. You're not asking for them to probably justify your action or like ni kama una ask for permission. In a marriage, I know you should communicate because communication is one of a powerful tool in a relationship, but you should feel secure, very secure. Unhealthy relationships and an unhealthy relationship. What are some mtu anajua aje yako in an unhealthy relationship?
Opposite of all that you have said.
And the opposite of all that. The opposite is true. You feel not secure, you feel confused. one partner dominates that relationship, like whatever he says is true, whatever she says is true, like there is no way unaweza come against what they are saying. Chenye yeye amesema ni ukweli. It is gospel true, then whatever he says is not. So those are some of the tips. And also giving up on your friendships, giving up on your hobbies, giving up on your friendships, on your talents, on what you love to do is signs that you are in an unhealthy relationship. So with that, guys, we are so happy that you have engaged with us. I hope you have learned one or two things from us, and I hope that God gives you people and partners that are willing to love you just as he does.
True.
And you also, mwenye unapendwa, pendeka pia. Dada, pendeka pia. Let love be what God ordained it to be. That you enjoy being in the company of this person. You guys are free together. Communication is very important. And with that, we want to wrap it up and say it's been nice engaging with you. We want to hear what are some of those, able to engage for comment section. What are the unhealthy things? What I learn or in a relationship now? Like haipendezi. What proves that one is in a healthy relationship? Tuongee kwa comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Let's engage. Reminder. Also, let's subscribe, guys. Like, share, engage with our content, and I hope you're loving it. So this far, you just want to say bye bye. See you in the next one.